So this is a gentle standing with support exercise session. If you've got a chair to hold on to, brilliant, or maybe a wall or a worktop if you're in the kitchen. You can have your chair in front of you so you can hold on with both hands, or you can have it to the side holding on with one hand. However you're standing, make sure that you feel nice and steady and balanced, and you've got support to hold on to if you need it. As with any form of exercise, listen to your body and work at a pace and intensity that you feel comfortable with. So we'll start off by getting into a good posture. We're going to bring the feet to about hip width apart. Just tuck the tailbone under, protect the lumbar spine, and we're going to stand up as tall as we comfortably can. Shoulders are down and away from the ears. Chest is proud, and just imagine you're wearing almost like a weightlifter's belt, so belly button just lightly pulling in towards the spine. We've got a slight bend in our knees, just protecting the knee joint. And we'll start with a little warm up for the neck. So lifting up nice and tall, let's just take a look over the shoulder and then come back into the center, taking a look over the other way, back into center. Take a look. Keeping those hips nice and square, center. Take a look again, and back into the center. Okay, let's bring the chin now down towards the chest. And then lifting up, if you can, take the chin a little higher, keep the mouth open. And then bringing it down, chin coming down towards chest. And then keeping the mouth open, looking up, just helping to mobilize the neck. And then bringing it down. Let's slowly, carefully lower the ear towards the shoulder, lifting up, exhaling over. You might notice some little crackles, maybe some pops. It's already normal. Come up. Shouldn't feel any pain here. This should just give you a nice sense of relief. Coming up and all the way over. Okay, let's move down into the shoulders now. And we're just going to lift and lower. Maybe a breath in and then an exhale as the shoulders come down. Lift up, keeping that light hold on the abdominals. Come up and down. Let's roll the shoulders back now. Good. And take them forwards. Excellent stuff. Okay. So with one hand supporting you, we're going to raise the other hand up so the palm is facing up. And then we're just going to fold forwards and open up, a shoulder swoop. This is a really nice mobilizing exercise. Breath is flowing throughout. Lovely. Let's take one more and then lower the hand down, holding on to your chair or whatever you're using to stabilize. Lift up, palm is up, take a fold forwards, open up. Chin to chest and open up. Good. Breathing comfortably forwards and back. Lower that hand down. Taking the other hand down by your side, and let's roll the shoulders again. Good. Okay, lifting the arm up. So we're almost forming sort of half a rectangle shape. Big breath in, exhale and turn. Hips stay to the front, spinal rotation. Coming back. Let's go the same way again. Exhale and turn. And then bringing it back. Holding on with your hand for support. Lifting up with the other arm, elbow in line with chest. Big breath in, exhale and turn. Bringing it back. Exhale and turn, bringing it back and lowering it down. Good, let's roll the shoulders. Okay, a little bit more of the old shoulder mobility. Let's lift the hand up and just trace a figure of 8. So nice and easy, doesn't have to be big. You can follow the movement with your eyes or just stay looking straight ahead. Just keeping it fairly small. Think about how your abdominals are feeling. Could you give them a bit of a squeeze? More contact, belly button to spine. All those core stabilizers are having to fire up. We're creating a bit of instability for the body here. Let's take another 3 and 2 and 1. Good. You might feel yourself getting a little bit warmer. Maybe feel your breathing rate is coming up a bit. Make sure it's still comfortable. If you feel like it's getting a bit quick, just slow it down a little bit. Listen to your body. Good. Keep that hand moving, figure of 8. Still standing tall. Good. Lovely. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Holding on to your chair. Okay, raise your palm up and we're going to make a circle. So taking the hand out, and you can keep this nice and small, or you can get a little bit bigger. And again, eyes can follow the movement, or you can keep looking straight ahead. Again, a nice one for shoulder mobility. Last one, and then we'll swap sides. So if you're working with the chair in front of you, just be really careful that you're not knocking into it. Palm is to the front, lifting up and up. Let's take one more after this. Good. And lowering it down. Okay, just roll those shoulders, lose any tension. You're doing really well. We're going to give the upper body a rest and come into the lower body now. So transferring the weight side to side, we're just going to tap the toe forwards and back. Tap and back. Lovely one for the ankles. Just mobilizing the ankles. Tap and back. You can point the toe, so you're just contacting the floor with your toe. This is a great one for circulation. Good, standing tall, still holding onto those abdominals. Good, tap and back. And then we'll go into the heels. So toes up, heels down. Toes up, heels down. And you might feel that quite strongly in your calf. Again, be guided by what feels right for you. Good. Let's take one more on each side. Heel dig and in, and then we're going to take the feet out to the side. So just go out and in, out and in. And again, it doesn't have to be a big movement, just a little bit will do. This is really compromising your center of gravity, your balance. So make sure that you're comfortable with what you're holding on to. Good. To the side and in. Doing really well. Take a rest when you need it. Last time. Okay, staying with that lower body. Let's start to make the movement a bit bigger now. We're going to lift the knee up and down. Squeezing in belly button to spine, staying nice and stable. And if you've got any hip pain, if this feels too strong, you can make the movement a little bit smaller. So you don't have to come all the way up. It might be that this is enough, or maybe you're even just keeping the toes in contact with the floor. You don't have to come all the way. You're coming up and down as far as you can. It's going to be different every time. Coming up and down. Lovely job. This is a strong movement, so we'll do one more on each leg. Good, and down. Coming to the side now. I'm going to hold onto my chair with both hands. And we're going to lean forward slightly and just curl the leg back. So these are our leg curls. Really good for the hamstrings. And again, if you've got restricted mobility, this might feel a bridge too far. Don't feel like you've got to get the heel all the way to the bottom. It might be that this is enough. You could even just take the foot back. If curling the leg is going to cause you any problems, any discomfort, then just tap the foot back. If you feel like you've got more to give, you can curl. I've got a few clicks and cracks going on, you might hear. Everyone does it. Knees are square and to the front, hips are square too. That's it, good. Let's take one more on each side. I'll stop clicking and come back into the middle. Okay, let's reset the posture. Standing up nice and tall, roll the shoulders. Take rest, take a drink whenever you need it. Okay, let's revisit some of those movements again then. So our circles that we had at the start. Let's circle the hands. If you're feeling good, if you've got a little bit more energy to give today, we can combine this with a little knee bend. So bending the knees and coming up. As the hand comes down, we can bend and come up. Breathing nice and easily. Good. Let's take one more and then we're going to swap the hands. So holding on, palm to the front, bend the knees, come up. And again, it doesn't have to be a big bend. We're not squatting, we're just bringing some awareness to the thighs, to the bottom muscles, increasing the blood flow to those big muscles of the thighs. Good. Let's take one more here. And up. Next up, our figure of 8. So you can keep it here, you can keep it small. Or if you feel like you want to introduce more movement, bring in a sway side to side. So you're transferring the weight from foot to foot. This is more challenge for your balance, for your stability, and you'll also feel it in your thighs as well. Only do what's right for you. Everything is offered as a suggestion. Okay. Good. Let's take one more with this hand. And then if you are swapping hands, change the balance. It might feel completely different on the other side. Side to side. Nice easy flow. Good. Move at a pace that is comfortable to you. Excellent, well done. You're doing really well. And bring it back, let's stand tall. Okay, into the feet again then. Before we had our toe taps. You can stay with the toe tap if you want to, or bringing a hand up, we can combine it with some upper body, so pushing from the chest and bringing it back in. We'll stay on one side to start with, so you can hold on, push and in, push and in. So a little bit of work for the chest as well. Let's take one more. Push and in, holding on, other side, palm up, push it away, bring it back in, push and in. Push and in, doing really well. Keep the breath flowing. Push and in. One more, bring it back and down, holding on to your chair. Back into our heels, toe up, heel down. And if it feels good, we can bring in a bicep curl. So making your hands into a fist, roll the hands, thumb on the outside, and we can combine heel dig and curl. Good. Slight bend in that supporting leg. Wrists are straight. Let's take one more. Excellent job. Switch the hands. Bring it down. Roll your fist. Heel dig and curl. Dig and curl. Lovely job. Doing really well. Keep that breath moving. Let's take one more. Dig and curl. Good stuff. Stand tall. Nice easy breath. Let's take the feet to the side, just like we did before. To the side and in. And again, you can combine with some upper body. So we can lift up and in. Same side. Up and in. Up and in. Let's take one more after this. There's a slight bend in your supporting leg. And in. Let's change sides, holding on to whatever you're holding on to, hand to the side, lift up and in, good, up and in, keep breathing, don't stop doing that, up and in. Let's take one more and in. If you're starting to feel a bit puffed, do take a break, otherwise we've just got a little bit of spinal mobility to finish off with. So rolling the shoulders, all the hard work is done, you've done really well. Bring it forwards, good. Okay, take one arm up, swoop forward, chin to chest, and open up. Come forwards and open up. So flexing and extending, bringing it down. Let's swap arms now. Bring the palms all the way up. Come forwards and back. Good. Two more just like this. Bring it forwards and back. Good stuff. Bring the hand down, hold on, roll the shoulders. We're going to rotate through the spine just like we did before. So coming up, big breath in, exhale and turn. Bring it into the center. Inhale, exhale and turn. Good. Bring the hands down. Sweep the arm up. Inhale, exhale and turn. Come back. Let's take one more big breath in. Exhale and turn. Let's lower the arms down and we'll finish with a nice breathing exercise. So bring your hand up. Before we were raising our hands out to the side like a sunrise. This time sunset circles. So bringing the hands ever decreasing circles, starting a nice big size and then slowly, gradually getting smaller. Conscious of how the breath feels, releasing any tension. Let's take one more. And then we'll repeat on the other side. Hands come up, big to start with. Close your sunset. Exhale and release. Getting gradually, slowly, smaller. Done really, really well. Let's make the next one the last one. We're going to revisit the neck, see how that feels to finish off with. So lowering the chin down towards the chest and then coming up, lifting with the mouth open. Lots of care and caution. Come down, chin down. Lifting up, just noticing any subtle changes. Come down. Let's take a look over the shoulder. Don't strain, don't struggle. Just go as far as you comfortably can into the middle. Turn with an exhale. Very nice. Come back into the middle. Let's do that again. Big breath in. Exhale. Feel your body release as you turn. Come back into the middle. Exhale and turn. Coming back in. Let's lower ear to shoulder. Close the eyes if that feels good, if it doesn't compromise your balance. Lift up, exhale and lower. Good. Let's just do that once more. Lifting up, stand tall. Exhale, lower down. Come back into center. Exhale and lower. Good. Stand tall. Let's take 3 energizing breaths. So breathe it in, exhale and down. Fill your lungs. Good. Exhale and down. Let's take one more energizing breath. Breathe in, exhale and down. Well done. I hope you enjoyed your gentle standing with support exercise session.